today's economy.
So they say.
Be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with.
So they say.
You gotta crawl before you walk and walk.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Now here's Edwards. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Outside Robinson. Pass to James. Now Wembanyama. Embiid covers. Wembanyama's shot is good. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Here's Edwards, following the score by Los Angeles. And he lobs it up top! And the dunk by Wembanyama.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Here's Doncic. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. The home team on D. 4-point game. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
An explosive finish for a big man who doesn't always take it to the rim hard.
Yeah, he has the appropriate size to attack the rim, but he usually doesn't.
Well, he found an opening he liked that time and took full advantage of what the defense gave him.
Now Doncic. He takes it in. And Doncic hammers it home.
Oh, my goodness. Look at Doncic. We don't think of him as a dunker, but that is well done.
Here's Pippen. Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Outside Payton. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. This James on the wing. Pass to Leonard. James with the ball. The three is up. The rebound by Duncan. Here's Pippen. And here's Edwards. And here's Wembanyama. He's on target from 8 feet out. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly. He's putting in the time, BA, to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
Now here's Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Fades away. Pippen, no good.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, question the shot difficulty.
And Doncic Doncic hammers it home.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
Now here's Edwards. Yet to see a basket. The rebound by Embiid. Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to Doncic. And it's blocked by Edwards.
Great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
James outside. He goes up. Back to Doncic. Pass to James. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Here's Anthony. And he drives in. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Here's Robertson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so he hits both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving inside. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That, folks, is about the speed of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets in there before the defense can react.
Los Angeles foul. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2. Oscar.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Bird, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. "23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Anthony. Pass to Garnett. Back to Anthony. Clock at 4. Off target on the 15-footer.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's Los Angeles up by 4, and we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we... return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think, obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside. No doubt on the finish.
Pass to Anthony. Fires the three. And it's Irving with a rebound. Los Angeles leading by 5. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Anthony. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Pippen, no good. Outside Irving. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be a second foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Leonard outside. Pass to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
On the wing, Anthony for 3. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3 ball.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 5 on the clock. Good D by Wembanyama.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Down low. James outside. Reverses. And he lays it up and in. And the Lakers lead by 8.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
With a healthy advantage, they're looking confident.
And could boost their lead to double digits here, too.
LeBron at full speed. Yep, that one goes. James has gotten 4 this quarter.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Anthony, left side. Into the lane. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. SGA showing off the athleticism there.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
The home team calls timeout.
substitution for your home team.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play.
Anthony Edwards.
Pass to Howard. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the half. Here's James. Here's Bird. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Bird's got his first points in this one. Outside Edwards. Looking to win the run. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Bird. Launches a three. Knocks down the long J. Bird's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Back to Edwards. The shot, no good.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Team foul.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Edwards. Back to Jones. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
Inside. Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And he dunks it down.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Pippen. That's short off the rim. Booker with it. A shot from the mid-range. And so it's Los Angeles sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Here's James. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, B.A., when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man. How about the body control from Anthony Edwards? Just so good at using that frame to get through the teeth of the defense.
Free throw good, Edwards. Los Angeles leading by 18. And here's Doncic. Outside Robinson. Clock at 6. Back to Doncic. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Doncic has got 6.
We call that staying calm, recognizing the situation, and saving the possession. Doncic able to beat the clock.
Wembanyama screen. Here's Edwards. Going inside. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and drop contact. Shows you right there.
And the second free throw is good. Now Los Angeles with it. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Doncic, no good. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. Pass to Embiid. Fires the three. The rebound by Duncan.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now here's Anthony. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Embiid. Los Angeles leading by 19. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's go with a three. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
You know, great scorers just have that knack. Get inside, it's either a bucket or a trip to the free throw line.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your home team, Carmelo Anthony.
The free throw drops for Anthony. Second free throw, no good. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, BA, I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Here's Robertson. To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Posterizing defenders for over 2 decades now, Garnett. Yeah, he can still do this.
Pass to Irving. Embiid with it. Back to Irving. Here's Nowitzki. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Anthony outside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Anthony's got 10 points in the game.
You know, the ability to seize the opportunity, see the daylight, get that position, and mellow, one of the best to ever do it.
Irving for three. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Lakers lead by 17. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Garnett puts up a three. Can't get it to drop.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Here's Garnett. Here's Robertson. Connects on the foul line jumper. He has 6.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Lakers, number 14, Larry Bird.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8. Abdul-Jabbar misses. Jones from outside. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Los Angeles leading by 17. Here's Irving on the take.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Robertson. Out to Anthony. And that one's on target from the wing. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The rebound by Robertson. That one drops for him. Robertson's got 8.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And so it's Los Angeles up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. All right, and 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Now Wembanyama. Outside Edwards. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Over Leonard. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard has found so many ways to score. He can slip around you with his length. He can go through you with his strength. This guy's so tough to guard.
Both teams will make substitutions. Pass to Pippen. Now Wembanyama. Rebound by Embiid. Los Angeles leading by 17. With the step back. Here's Doncic. Embiid with it. From outside, off the mark. Here's Duncan. Pass to Pippen. Over James. The rebound by Embiid. James deciding where to go with it.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Lakers, number 1, Devin
Just over a
Booker.
minute and a half played here in the fourth. Leonard right side. Clock at 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Well, Doris, you look back over the history of the NBA, hard to find a better scorer than KD.
Oh, BA, he is unequivocally on the short list of the greatest scorers the league has ever seen. You think about guys, when you think about KD, guys that can create their own shot and hit from anywhere on the floor. You couple that with the size and the release point and the skill with the ball. Kevin Durant is a problem, folks.
Booker with it. Outside Robinson. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Robinson. Los Angeles leading by 16. For 3, James knocks down the triple.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Pippen. Pass to Duncan. Shoots from 12. Joel Embiid with the board.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
No good with a jumper from the wing.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Here's Payton. Pass to Duncan. Now here's Edwards. Leonard defending. Edwards looking for an opening. And that one drops for him.
And after being held scoreless in the first half, he's starting to turn it on.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. To the paint. Here's James. Stolen by Wembanyama. And here they come. Edwards can't hit.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Leonard for three. Out to James. 4-3. It's hauled in by Garnett. 1:52 left in the fourth. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 5.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Leonard. Fades back. That shot missing.
The fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by James.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Lakers.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Yeah, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for LeBron James.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Outside Edwards. The three. From downtown. And the three-pointer goes. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Edwards.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Leonard looking around. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. Just a gutsy.
only here to even a score. Whoa. My mind is set, my grind is set, my heart on ice cold. We down right now, but did it before. Whoa. See from here we going up. Made the call, I shown up. Now the game is sewn up. Say my name is blown up. We up, 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 we up. See from here we going up. Made the call, I shown up. Now the game is sewn up. Say we up, we up, we up, we up, we up, we up. This the flow on Hooter, I bet you know that. Listen, once you step in here, no, you can't go back. Try me, no one told you now, see, that's a no-go. Oh, she fine like when I'm dancing on a logo. But no, it ain't not for free. My minimum fee go crazy. I'm dropping them gems, no Maybach. Look, that's the reason they pay me. I came up with the homies, was running plays a lot. So it's a double entendre when they say play the block. My mind is set, my grind is set, my heart on ice cold. I'm only here to even a score. Whoa. My mind is set, my grind is set, my heart on ice cold. We down right now, but did it before. Whoa. See from here we going up. Made the call, I shown up. Now the game is sewn up. Say my name is blown up. We up, 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 we up. See from here we going up. Made the call, I shown up. Now the game is sewn up. Say my name is blown up. We up, 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 we up.
Baby, do what I should, man. Point, baby, do what I could, man. Point, baby, do what I should, man. Point, baby, do what I could, man. Point, baby, do what I should, man. Point, baby, do what I could, man. Point, baby, do what I should, man. Point, baby, do what I could.
Thanks for joining 2K Sports for NBA action this Sunday afternoon. So the Lakers will get the first possession here. Here's Doncic.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. These people done turned us into bosses. That's my number. Oh, yeah. Hey, I find a loophole. Been since a youngster. Fully, we can't let no punk us. About no, I treat a model like a free. I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that like 10 ways. In my money hungry, stack that for 90 days. In the room, they like they getting paid. Rolls Royces in the trenches, parked in front of Section 8. I'm on a strict diet, hood, bocce, and you know how I rock.
Good to have you with us on. A Sunday afternoon for basketball here on 2K Sports. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Leonard with a double team. Wing shot on the way. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Kawhi Leonard's career three-point percentage might shock people. And I'm telling you, as a defender, I'm not conceding that one.
Here's Robertson. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. Here's James. There's the drive. Shoots a fadeaway. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Left side, Payton. Some solid defense from James.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Doncic, good.
Luka, one of the most prolific drivers in the game, and boy, does he make a pretty move there.
Outside Payton. Pass to Robertson. Count that one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now, here is James. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Duncan. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And here's Doncic. A clear look for Embiid. Who drains the 19-footer.
Yeah, we know Embiid can do it one-on-one, but the catch-and-shoot jumper showing his versatility.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
It's stolen by Leonard. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
When LeBron gets the ball, guys, and there aren't numbers back in transition, it almost always results in an easy hoop.
Here's Robertson. 4-3. Drains the triple. Robertson's got 5 points.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Doncic. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game.
You often hear the phrase franchise player. When you think about Luka Doncic and the amount he controls the action, the MVP level play, he is the true definition of it.
And he's good on the second. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Robertson. He's got 5. Here's the pick. Here's Edwards. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. And he lobs it up to the rim.
There's really no defense for Luka Doncic. He will manipulate or exploit whatever you try to do in the pick and roll.
Pass to Edwards. .144 left in the first quarter here. 6 to shoot. Here's Robertson. He hits it just before the shot. Shot clock expires. He has 7. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Both teams will make substitutions. A minute 31 left now in the first quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Havlicek. Shoots over Brown. Oh, nice shot by Havlicek.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Brown with it. Still no points. Takes it inside. That one no good. Green with the defensive effort. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Now Edwards. Giving them some good production. Putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wide open look. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 points. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's Los Angeles up by 1. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Los Angeles.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Pass to Anthony. We got a piece of it. Here's Irving. And it's good. 2 points. Irving's got his first basket.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Pass to Garnett. Outside, Green. On the wing, Anthony. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
You know, the ability to seize the opportunity, see the daylight, get that position, and mellow are the best to ever do it.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And it's Bird missing. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Pass to Bird. Leonard with the ball. Green picks him up. Leonard outside. And he lobs it up.
Well, primarily known as a scorer, Kawhi Leonard using his playmaking skills to set up his teammates there.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Anthony outside. Boy, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Anthony's gotten his second bucket.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
Nice look on this one. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And it's hammered home by Green.
How about the burst from Draymond Green? Boy, he gets a step and delivers.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shakes him. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Robertson's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to Doncic. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to James. Crafty move. Rebounded by Pippen. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Robertson. Outside for Wembanyama. This one for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Wembanyama's got 5 points.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. So it's Los Angeles now. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Here's Booker. No good, off the front rim. After having trailed for a while, they could retake the lead.
Nice effort to battle back and put themselves in this position. He has such an elusive cover. The Frenchman, Wembanyama, is especially hard to stop in transition.
From about 19, Booker's shot is good. 1:31 left in the second. Here's Robertson. 7 points in the game. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Booker for three. Oh, Booker from the parking lot.
Yeah, the pick and roll is something Devin Booker suits his mindset and his skill set. Gives him a chance to attack whatever weak spot you've got.
Into the lane. The three from Wembanyama. The rebound by Embiid.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to James. Here comes LeBron. Now here's Robinson. James outside. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the floor.
26 seconds left in the half. Releases. Oh, nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 5. Well, we got a close game here in Los Angeles. Here's Robertson. He's got 9. Three seconds left. Tipped. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to James. Back to Doncic. The rebound by Duncan. Here's Robertson. Up and over Doncic. Here's Robertson. Second shot opportunity. That shot is off. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Doncic, right side. Leonard for 3. The rebound by Duncan.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Pass to Wembanyama. To the paint. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
James outside. Back to Doncic. Doncic throws it down.
Boy, Luka Doncic excels in the two-man game. You handle the rock with perfection. Nicely done, young sir.
Here's Robertson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Doncic.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. The steal. In transition, here they come. Ball's going up the court. Tipped away. A A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the finish by Irving.
How about since he entered the league, Kawhi Leonard has tripled his assist average. What a good passer he has become.
Pass to Payton. Here's Garnett. Fires from the wing. No good that time.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. And now a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Driving inside. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Still without a bucket. Knocks down the triple. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
Pass to Garnett. Puts up a 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. Los Angeles leading by 4. Inside, Abdul-Jabbar. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
On the wing, Anthony. Plenty of space. Yep, that one's good. Anthony's got 6. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
With the fadeaway, Abdul-Jabbar misses. 1:11 left to play in the third quarter here. And here's Edwards. An easy 2 on the layup. And now it's just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. No points so far. No good from outside.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
That ties the game.
The vision there as Carmelo makes his teammates better.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. It's going to go on Draymond Green. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve. It should be a 2-point lead, but they'll be satisfied to have edged into the lead.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Edwards. Here's the teardrop. No good on the layup. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's Los Angeles leading by 1. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Pippen. Outside Edwards to take the lead. The rebound by Nowitzki.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Embiid. From deep. Oh, Embiid knocking it down from downtown.
They keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Outside Edwards. Here's Duncan. Back to Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. From the high post. The shot comes out. Los Angeles leading by 4. Left side, Booker. Oh, my! Booker just throwing it down.
You can see when a guy like Devin Booker sees a lane to the rim, he's going to exploit it.
Now Edwards. To the inside. It's stolen by James. Fast break. Here we go. Back to Booker. Three-pointer. And Los Angeles another 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And Edwards, here we go. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection. His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Robertson. Over Irving. Down low. Outside for Wembanyama. Off target from three-point range. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on an 11-3 run. And Los Angeles making a change here.
First team foul. Substitution for your Lakers. Number 1, Devin.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And there's James from the arc. He's off on that one.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Here's Robertson. Shot clock at 6. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Robinson for 3. Rebounded by Pippen.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Robertson's shot is off. Jones up top. Here's Robertson. Spins. Scores off the spin. Robertson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He clearly wants to... talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Here's James. Outside Booker. Pass to Embiid. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Garnett.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Robertson. And Embiid with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. .156 left to play in the fourth. Here's Robertson. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Pass to Leonard. Now here's Booker. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, against inside resistance. Booker still good.
Does it seem to you guys that this guy, nothing faces him? Booker treats every moment like every other moment. No matter how big, no matter how small.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Almost converts despite the contact.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And Los Angeles making a change here. And so he hits both.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
Pass to Leonard. Here comes Kawhi. And the dunk by Leonard.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's a screen. Pass to Duncan. The 17-footer. Joel Embiid with the board. And here's James. And here's Embiid. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes. And now it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Embiid with it. Fades away. No luck on that one. They're running. Three-pointer, Anthony. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And an intentional foul right there.
Team Duncan. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
And the visitors call time here. All right, guys, what's your take?
It's hard to say whether they have enough time for a quick shot and a foul.
Here's Robertson. Sinks it from distance. So it's Los Angeles picking up the...